We need to pick a team. Who are we gonna pick? Am I just gonna random?
The Cavaliers, because they're all Benson as well.
We already rebuilt the Cavs on this channel though. Trailblazers, I have the 5 Pete video. The Lakers.
Then, come here. Watch this dime I threw. Never mind, you can't.
So, do I go with the Lakers? The stream's up, by the way.
No, go with the Grizzlies.
We did the Grizzlies. Randomize.
I already played. I'm one of the best QBs in the game.
Hmm?
Just tell my dad about my QB skills.
Hmm. Okay, the Jazz. Looks like we're using them. I like this because the Jazz have a bunch of young talent, so the 40 overall year won't hurt them that much. Alright, general automation. What do I want to automate? Probably like scouting.
40 overall draft class.
I'm automating scouting.
And then a 40 overall draft class.
I haven't decided yet. Or I haven't picked it yet. I gotta find it.
Then you should set the 40 overalls minutes to max.
Load/download draft class. User created draft class. Where's the 40 overall draft class? 40 overalls. That's literally just what it's called. 40 overalls. I'm loading it. Would you like storylines to be generated and applied to the players in this draft class? Of course. So, immediately you look at the Jazz's roster and you see many flaws. You've got Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
My dad's shaking his head at you. He's disappointed.
Because the Jazz's roster is flawed.
Yeah, that's why.
And there's so many bad players on this team.
Like Karl Malone.
No, not Karl Malone.
Who is better, Karl Malone or LeBron?
Well, the stats say LeBron,
I have evidence.
and so does pretty much everything else.
Rewrite a sentence.
I mean, as much as I liked the '90s Jazz, I don't know how much Malone could have done without Stockton. Charlie, I could get Jimmer.
Jimmer?
Yeah. There's a 65 overall on this team, and I really wish that I could get rid of him. I can get a 2023 second round pick.
2023?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, 2023 second round pick.
That'll be good for the future.
Definitely.
He's on a live stream. He's rebuilding something.
Yeah, Charlie is able to see what I am doing. Grayson Allen. I don't like Grayson Allen. He needs to get traded.
Grayson Allen? No, he's good. I like his bro.
I don't.
You're serious?
I don't like Grayson Allen. He trips people.
This is the afro.
He's a dirty player. Aaron Baines as a backup center. This team kind of needs that. Or Patrick Beverly.
No.
What?
Better.
You know what? We'll keep Allen and trade him later when his value goes up. In fact, I'm gonna send him to the G League.
You're gonna send him to the G League?
Yeah, I mean it's a smart play because his potential is a B. I'm surprised. He's going to the Salt Lake Stars.
Ew.
So is Tony Bradley. Our only good players are basically our starting five, and then the bench gets really weak right away. I mean Kyle Korver, that simply won't do.
Yes, it will. You'll be just fine with
No, he's got to go. Patrick Beverly.
it. You'll do fine.
No, he won't.
Keep until trade deadline.
A 2019 second round pick. We know what's going to happen with this draft.
I
I do.
I'm sure you do.
Huh? It's all 40 overalls. I can get Jimmer for Korver. Fair trade. You know what? Korver gets to stay. I kind of don't care if we make the playoffs this year because, face it, we're not going to get a good draft pick since there's no good draft picks. We may as well start getting 2020 draft picks. Because we all know what that draft's going to look like. Mitchell Robinson. They want me to give up Rudy Gobert for Mitchell Robinson.
Not a bad trade. Wait.
I mean, it's basically just guaranteeing that we're going to have a losing season.
That's what you do every time.
I mean,
Lose all like every season. Pick for Zion. Pick for Zion.
I'm going to give them my first rounder because they don't know that it's going to be a bad draft.
All of your first rounders.
I'm giving them my first and second rounder for this year. Okay, apparently none of the assets they're getting seem to be near as valuable when it's 2 stars, and I'm giving them a 2-star thing in return. It's like they know what I'm doing. I'll even give them a trade exception. And another one. Or not. I'll give them next year's second rounder. Really now? I'll give you Thabo Cephalosha.
Good old Dabo.
And you can give me Noah Vonleh. Really now? These guys are really stubborn. Let's see if I can propose a trade. All right. 2020 or 2019 first rounder for I got to get a high pick in 2020 so I can get Elijah or Jordan. Because we know Jordan's going to go first. What are the chances that I get the first overall?
No, we don't know that yet.
I'm not going to get the first overall pick.
You aren't?
No. It's just impossible. You know what? I'm going to see if the Hawks will give me their 2020 pick. Really? Fine, I'll add in my second round pick. Nobody wants to give up their 2020 picks. I'm going to try and find some. Unprotected. They still want me to give up at least Ricky Rubio. I mean, I don't want to give up Rudy Gobert. I kind of want to make the playoffs. What if I gave them my 2020 first round pick?
Give up Rudy.
And my 2019 first round pick. Oh, I got it. That worked. Time to see what I can get for this year's second round pick. Because Onion Gabriel. That's funny because I had a rebuild where he got to an 80 something overall. And he's a 67.
Wasn't why he didn't last.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was okay. What?
I have I have 3 players in the G League. I'm calling up Wenyan Gabriel from the G League. Hmm? They just develop faster. Yeah. I mean, let's see if I can find any more second round picks for next year. Let's see if I can get the Lakers. They want me to give up Dante Exum, who, he might be good in real life if he wasn't always injured. Jay Crowder for Mike Muscala?
Moose?
I like this. I hope we're not bad this year. Yeah, because I'm giving up my picks really early in the season. They want me to give up Kyle Korver for a first round pick.
No.
I'm going to give up Ricky Rubio for a first rounder.
Do that, not Kyle.
I got rid of all my 2019 picks already. Let's see what I can get for a second rounder in several years. I can get a 2019 second rounder. That might have value later. Or I can get a 20 second round pick. I don't know what kind of players are gonna make it in 1984 draft. What if I get their first rounder? I'm a little obsessed with these first rounders right now. I haven't even started the season. Ricky Rubio for Shabazz Napier. Shabazz. Or Mike Muscala for... They want me to give up Derek Favors for Shabazz Napier. You know what? I'm just going to simulate the season. They should win. They should just get some wins, and... Okay, they're going to get injured. That makes sense. Why wouldn't they get injured? John Collins for Donovan Mitchell? No. We're keeping the core pieces of our team. I shouldn't have ruined the team chemistry. And everybody's injured. Hmm? No, we're not getting Derrick Rose. Thabo's back. Yeah, Thabo. Are you not on the stream? You can't even see what's going on. Why not? It won't let you load it? Interesting. They want to give me Michael Kidd Gilchrist. I'm sorry, I know he's bad. Hmm?
Grayson is jumper.
Gilchrist?
Yeah. It's something else, man.
I'm gonna make sure they didn't just try and call up Wenyan Gabriel from the G League. Because if they did, I would be angry. They didn't. Grayson Allen, go back to the G League. It's where you belong. You will never get out. And I will forever re-sign him so that he always stays in the G League. And now Joe Ingles is injured. Everybody's injured. It might be time to blow up the team at the trade deadline. Try and get as many 2020 first rounders as possible. It's the biggest trap a team could fall for. Except they're probably not worth anything now. They probably have scouting reports on what the draft's looking like. I mean, let's look at draft boards and see who's going to go first overall. Look at all these 40 overalls.
Tell me who you pick. You need to pick the guy with one.
Igor Kursov.
Yes. Yes.
Except he's supposed to go early in the draft. I don't have any draft picks this year, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to fall into the trap of having 40 overalls on my team.
That's where he stops.
40 overalls are way too good. What? I'll check. Oh, I see.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's like Dan TDM.
Yeah, they're having a baby.
Mm. You actually check trending?
No, I just hit it.
Trending happens to be the worst thing that's ever happened. They only show like news shows and stuff. I kind of like this trade. Bojan? Oh, that's not Bojan Bogdanovic. That's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Never mind. Charlie, who's the best Bogdanovic? Bojan or Bogdan?
Bojan.
Correct.
Wait, no. Is that the big one?
Huh?
Is that the big one?
No, that's Boban Marjanovic.
Boban.
Boban isn't the right player.
He's an option.
Okay, Boban's an option. Boban's not as good as Bogdan. Bogdan had a career year, but Bojan is the best.
You've got it all mixed up in your head.
No, Bojan is the best Bogdanovic. It is unquestionable. They want to give me a first round or a second round pick for this year's draft? I'm sorry, but no. It's like he hit a 99 overall somewhere in the draft. What's this? Are people willing to give me 2019 picks? I want to see if second or first round picks this year are worth anything. Yeah, they're worth Donovan Mitchell. Apparently. What happens if I put Donovan Mitchell in the trade finder? What are people gonna offer me? They want to give me first rounders. No, you cannot have first rounders. They want to give me Victor Oladipo for Donovan Mitchell. And they want to give me Domas. The Pacers are about to give up their whole young core for Donovan Mitchell. I'm not going to do it. Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma for Donovan Mitchell and Ekpe Udoh. Is that a fair trade? No. They really want to give me 2019 first rounders. Oh, the Bulls will give me a 21st round pick and Lauri Markkanen. Yeah. Is that worth it for Donovan Mitchell? No. I mean, the Bulls are very bad, but they might get good if they have Donovan Mitchell. I mean, what's his potential? It's a 90. You know what? We're not trading Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert, on the other hand. He is another story. They'll give me D'Lo for Rudy Gobert. They'll give me Yusuf Nurkic and a top 3 protected 21st round pick for Rudy Gobert. Charlie, check the stream and see if you think this is a deal.
Do it.
Do you see it?
Yeah, do it.
Do it. You know what? I want their 2019 first rounder too. Okay, apparently. They want me to give up Derek Favors now? Alright, you know what? We're just going to go with what the initial trade was. What? Now they want me to give up a second rounder, and they want to give me Seth Curry. Should I let them give me Seth Curry?
Yeah.
I have to give up Kyle Korver.
No.
Fair trade. It's okay. Korver wasn't even playing. He might actually get to play for them. Are you glad I put him to a place where he could play?
No.
Korver.
Sure.
It was a good thing because now he gets to play, and I'm sure that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. What else do you want to do with like 30,000 years old? You're not gonna do
I don't know what I want my team's system to be. I don't want it to be defense because every time I try and make it defense, they stink. Except, you know what? It's already defense. I'm not going to change it. It's the All-Star break, and we're 31 and 26. I still have all of next season to pick up first rounders for 2020. Wait, the contract extension deadline. I need to extend contracts. Rubio wants to test free agency. Fine, fine. You can test free agency. We're losing. Hey, we beat the Bucks. Hey, we lost to the Pelicans. Hey, we beat the Pelicans by 30. Can we beat the Oklahoma City Thunder? No. We've fallen under 500. I repeat, we have fallen under 500. 35 and 35 now. We kind of came back. I don't have a first rounder this year, which is not a problem. Is what? I wonder if Sam Bowie will be any good. when I draft him in. Can we not go 41 and 41?
Are you gonna get Bowie over SK?
Huh?
Are you gonna get Bowie over SK?
Well, I think MJ's gonna go first overall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that my team didn't make the playoffs. I would be correct. Actually, no, I'm not correct. We play the Rockets in round 1. We're gonna get destroyed. We're down 2-0. 3-0. And Donovan Mitchell's injured. And we got swept. What a great season.
You got swept.
Yeah. Are you not watching the stream?
No, I'm playing my favorite football.
Time to play mobile. It's a Bucks versus Thunder final. About to sweep them. The Thunder swept the Bucks in the finals. Paul George was your finals MVP. Alright. Time to go straight up to league meetings. And make sure nothing gets approved. Oh, I forgot to fix the lottery odds, but whatever. Staff signing. Now, this is important because we want to make sure we have an A+ trainer. Or an A trainer, at least. So we get more training camps. Do you think an A- trainer with a C potential or a B+ trainer with an A potential is better?
I just missed the easiest stitch of my life.
I'm signing this one trainer. Assistant GM. I honestly don't care who my assistant GM is. I just hope they don't want a ton of money. But they do. About what? Yeah, they want a lot of money. I don't know. I'm trying to get the interest up to max. And this guy wants 693,000. Hey, they both signed. Swear this time is gonna be my last one. Yep, there's... What? Is there a good player in the draft? Somehow they've developed badges, some of them. 2 of them have 1 badge.
What badge?
I don't know.
Probably Hall of Fame.
Draft Combine. Wow, they're really bad. They have like 24-inch verticals. And for comparison, I have a 20-inch vertical.
That's not good. Oh, God.
Your average human being has a higher vertical than these NBA, or almost as high vertical as these NBA players. None of these guys are ever going to get a minute in the ML or NBA. Let's face it. They want to decline Derek Favors' option? No, we're bringing him back because I don't have my first rounder next year. The Knicks do. We don't want this Niang guy. We don't want Nito. And we don't want Royce Actually, you know what? We do want Royce O'Neal. And now it's time to do some trading. For my core of Donovan Mitchell, Yusuf Nurkic, and Derek Favors. Nobody wants to give me a 21st round pick. Oh, the Wizards, 21st round pick, top 3 protected. But they also want to give me Ian Mahinmi, but whatever. I'll take him. And I'll trade him alright, instantly.
You're not taking Ian Mahinmi?
What?
You're not taking Ian Mahinmi?
I took him, and I'm going to trade him for a 2nd round pick next season. What? And Grayson Allen gets to get traded now, because I don't like him. Anybody good? Brandon Knight. The Hawks are about to give me a 1st round pick for Grayson Allen.
Oh, do it.
But it's top 3 protected. Hopefully they don't get a top 3 pick.
Oh, that's
That means I won't be getting Jordan with that pick. I have the Knicks and the Lakers unprotected 1st rounders. Mason Plumlee, where do you get to go? Who wants to give me their 1st rounder? A bunch of 2nd rounders. I can only find 2nd rounders. Okay, what's a really bad team? The Charlotte Hornets or the New York Knicks. You know what? You guys can have Miles Plumlee. Who else? Royce O'Neal. I don't like you. Well, actually, I have no reason to not like him. I just don't. Where can I find a 21st round pick lottery protected from the Suns? Do you think I have a chance of getting that? I don't. The Warriors will give me a 21st round pick top 3 protected. Oh, the Warriors aren't going to make the top 3. Who am I kidding? Dante Exum? I mean, if I can get a 1st rounder out of you, you get to leave. Malik Monk, but they also want a 1st round pick for him. I think Malik Monk's actually going to be good someday. The Nets will just give me a 1st round pick for Dante Exum. Bye, Dante Exum. Have a good time in Brooklyn. Don't get shot. Now Tony Bradley. Anybody want to give me a 1st round pick for Tony Bradley? No, they don't. I like the way the 40 overalls aren't even showing up anymore. Like, even in the trades. They know they're bad. I can get 2 2020 for, yeah, 1st rounders. Let's do it.
Are you gonna do it?
Do you know what my roster is right now? It is, Donovan Mitchell, Yusuf Nurkic, Derek Favors, Ricky Rubio, Ekpe Udo, Seth Curry, Tyler Kavanagh, Thabo Cephalosha, Georges Niang, Mike Muscala, Wenyan Gabriel, who's getting sent back to the G League, and Raul Neto. Raul! What? Huh? What? Why what? It was? Interesting. I think I traded him. No, I didn't trade Raul.
Isn't my mic better now?
Yes, it is. Should I try and sign Kristaps? I always try and sign Kristaps, and the Mavericks always match my offer.
Well, try it again. Make the Mavericks run out of money.
I have a ton of money. You are right. But they'll still match it.
Run out. Make them run out. Destroy their economy.
You know what? I'm firing my coach so we don't have a defensive system proficiency.
What? I'm good, Mom. I'm good, Mom.
Staff Head coach, you're fired. Or I can't fire him at this point. Apparently, it won't let me fire Quinn Schneider. Even though I want to hire some Peterson guy that's on the market.
Everybody loves Quinn Schneider.
I have like 3 players on my roster. I can sign like 2 or 3 max free agents. I have Nurkic, Mitchell, and Favors. Alright, Kristaps, you're getting more money than the Mavericks will ever give you. Actually, it didn't let me go that far up on him. Oh man, who else do I want to give offers to? The Nets. The Nets will definitely try and keep D'Lo, I assume.
Ruin their economy as well.
Yeah, I mean, even if they match it, they actually have to sign him for that much money. Are you guys ready to give a max deal to him? Time to offer Kyrie a contract. I mean, he actually deserves it. If I get Kyrie and D'Lo, I might actually trade Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. Wait, no. Trade one of those to your point guards.
Kristaps and D'Angelo. The Dallas Mavericks have decided to match the offer sheet you signed with Kristaps Porzingis. Kyrie Irving has decided to sign with the Indiana Pacers.
Good. Ruin their economy.
The Brooklyn Nets have decided to match the offer sheet you signed with D'Angelo Russell. This was the worst free agency bro moment of all time. It's okay because Kevin Durant's still on the free agency market. Maximum contract. Or should I give Kemba Walker a contract? Kemba or KD? Neither. But there's nobody I can't pick up any stars, and I don't have my first rounder next year. Alright. We're gonna sign KD and then trade him. We're also gonna sign Kemba and trade him.
Sign KD and then trade him.
Kemba signed, but Durant signed with the Hawks. They're not getting a top 3 pick next year. Do I hear more draft picks for me? I do. Jimmy Butler. Do I want Jimmy? I do want Jimmy. We're gonna trade KD and keep Jimmy.
Jimmer?
No, Jimmy. Jimmy! Alright, I only have $37 million left.
You only have what?
37 million left.
Only? I would take that like a heartbeat.
I mean, Ricky Rubio, if you want to take like 20 million, you can come back and get traded
No, that's
immediately.
That's way too much. Did you know in a game, Damian Lillard makes $207 a second?
207?
Yeah.
Ricky Rubio has to trade you for a first rounder.
He won't get traded for a first round.
Really? I've traded 80 overalls for first rounders.
That's different. This is Ricky Rubio.
Derrick Rose, I can't sign Derrick Rose. Thaddeus Young, I can't sign Thaddeus Young. What if I give Thaddeus Young a player option and a no trade? Actually, no, I'm not giving him a no trade clause. He declined the offer immediately. Alright.
This kid is a diamond with 100 power.
Elfrid Payton, do you want to come to us and get traded immediately?
No, his hair. Please.
He signed with the Lakers. How do you know their hairstyles? Honestly.
It was a Shaq and a Fool. His hair came down his face, and he like got blinded.
Alright.
His lamp just went all over the. It's so funny.
Elfrid Payton's kind of underrated.
He's okay.
What if I renounce the rights on these guys? Like Jay Crowder.
What does that mean? Does that mean you give him like black rights?
I think that's when you send them to free agency. Should I try and get JaVale McGee as a backup center?
Yes, please.
Or Willie Cauley-Stein? Ah, Stein wants a lot more than...
Not really, no.
McGee? Consider yourself trade bait. If you sign, of course. Emmanuel Mudiay, do you want to back up Kemba Walker? Oh, no, he doesn't. Bobby Portis, do you want to back up Yusuf Nurkic? He might. JaVale McGee signed. JaVale McGee or Bobby Portis? McGee or Portis? McGee? Portis is younger. McGee signed with the Pacers.
McGee?
Portis signed with the Knicks. I have 5 players on my roster. I have Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Yusuf Nurkic, and Derek Favors. On paper, that's not a bad team. I mean, honestly. Am I right or am I right?
You're wrong.
No, I'm right. Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler are both already starting to go down overall. That's okay, they're both getting traded.
Are they on your team?
Yeah.
Who?
Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler. I think I'll trade them during the off season.
Jimmy Butler's gonna have an amazing season next season.
Stephen Reynolds, the 40 overall shooting guard, has a ruptured right Achilles and is out 6 to 8 months.
No, you don't understand. Keep Jimmy Butler. He's gonna have a breakout season in 2K.
What? I don't even think that in real life Jimmy Butler's hit his peak yet.
He hasn't, but just keep him on your team, okay? Trust me.
No, he's getting traded in the off season next season. Alright, it's time for training camps. Load/download draft class. Here we go. Class of 84. Historic draft class. 1960. No, 1984. Would you like storylines to be generated? Yes, I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Training camps. I only have 2, but that's okay because I only want to send them to Nurkic and Mitchell. Mitchell has an A+ potential now, and Nurkic has an A. And that's next season. I have no players. My 6th man is a 73 overall.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to see how important a solid bench is in 2K.
No!
What?
I threw a dime, but he got popped.
Alright, now I can fire Quinn Schneider, because I don't like him. Trent Peterson, consider yourself the Jazz's head coach. He accepted. And we're a better team than we were 5 seconds ago. Yeah, this team... Wait, I have people I can trade. Ian Clark? Consider yourself Okay, never mind. Michael Beasley's in the G League.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Aaron Harrison's in the G League. I should just sign one of these guys and give them minutes and they'll automatically be Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Briscoe? Have you ever played in the NBA? Apparently he has. I don't know if he has or not, actually. Who's the best G Leaguer that hasn't actually played in the NBA? Terrence Jones, have you played in the NBA? He doesn't have any career stats. Alex Abrinas, I know you have. Ben McElmore, you have PJ Dozier. Hands off my body. Have you ever heard that song?
No.
It plays on here all the time. It's like, hands off my body. Aaron Harrison. I mean, I can negotiate a contract with him. Right after I make sure he's never played in the... Oh, he's played in the NBA.
Oh no, it's not
I want to win Rookie of the Year with some random player.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It would be funny. Alright. We're about to give Isaiah Briscoe the minimum wage.
Hit it with the.
For
Hit it
2
with
years,
McDonald's
but he gets a
paycheck.
player
Hit it with
option.
McDonald's paycheck.
What?
Hit it with that fat McDonald's paycheck.
Oh, Isaiah Briscoe declined? Well, looks like we got to give him a little bit more money. What if I gave him 4 years? No. Alright, well, looks like you're coming in on a 1-year deal. Alright. He's in on a 1-year deal. We're gonna go to game plan. Charlie, we just got the Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Briscoe.
You said the rookie of the year, Isaiah Briscoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty lit.
I'm gonna change his position to shooting guard real quick.
Nathan, I'm gonna go to bed, okay?
It's only like 11 o'clock.
I'm a lightweight.
Alright, you're a shooting guard now.
Bye, love you.
What now? Alright, so now he can actually get minutes. Now for the simulation. A 21st round pick. Nope. I'll just check later for more. 41 and 41. Let's see who the runner-ups for this were. Kostas. I guess Briscoe didn't play enough minutes. Wow. We're the 8 seed. We'll probably just get swept again. We're both 3-1 lead either way. Or not. Wow. And Kemba's back. Right time, too. But we're down 3-1, so we're probably finished. Or not. Let's see if we can not blow a 3-1 lead. And against the 76ers, it looks like we're going to get swept. Not swept, but beat bad. Now it's important to get that pick from the Suns. Or not. And they can't. Where's 3? They want me to give Nurkic. But it's acceptable. I have a lot of first round picks. Jimmy Butler, he needs to get traded since he's getting older. Or not. And for Kemba, it's mostly just the same deals. Except for I like this. But no. That experiment hasn't exactly worked out. Where are all the good players? Hopefully he somehow falls to 4. Things really drop off after that. It's got good potential. Now for the draft. Jordan goes to the Suns. Elijah Long goes to the Wizards. Don't pick Stockton. They picked Stockton. Now I have to decide who I want. I need a center. So I'll just get the Sheldon Johnson guy. Team needs. What all do we have? We've got Kemba, but he's probably gonna get traded. Cam Bailey. Awesome. Trade offers. What? Mm. He's 7'3". I got both of these Kursov guys who seem to have high potentials. Good shot on Johnson. Oh yeah, we don't want this guy. Huh? Why do I suddenly have less money? Apparently it looks like this is our roster now. Man. Can't even get bonus.